Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went there? Or maybe you've struggled to recall someone's name even though you just spoke to them last week. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Memory lapses like these are common as we get older. And for many seniors, the fear of losing precious memories, the people, the places, the life moments we cherish, can feel overwhelming. But what if I told you there's a simple 3-minute daily habit that can help you stop this decline? In fact, today's story comes from someone who's lived this experience firsthand. An 88-year-old woman named Margaret, who struggled with forgetfulness, shared her surprising solution, a habit so small and easy that anyone can do it. And guess what? It worked. Today, Margaret's memory is sharper than it was 10 years ago, and she says this tiny habit changed her life. So what's the secret? Why does this 3-minute practice work so well? That's exactly what we're going to explore in today's video. You see, memory loss isn't just about age. It's connected to how we treat our bodies, our minds, and even our social life. Scientists have discovered that small daily changes can create big improvements, even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. In this video, I'll take you through 5 powerful reasons why Margaret's 3-minute habit works and how you can use it too. We'll look at what actually happens in the brain as we age and why some people stay mentally sharp while others don't. Here's what you'll discover. Number 1. The surprising link between brain oxygen and memory, and how a simple breathing habit can reboot your mind. Number 2. How moving your body for just 3 minutes a day wakes up your hippocampus, the part of your brain responsible for making new memories. Number 3. The role of micro-reflection, how a short daily review strengthens recall and reduces forgetfulness. Number 4. The unexpected power of gratitude journaling in memory health backed by real science. Number 5. Why consistent small actions change your brain more than occasional big efforts, and how to make this a lifelong habit. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why this method works, but you'll also have tools you can start using today to protect and strengthen your memory. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive in together. Number 1. The brain needs oxygen, and most seniors aren't getting enough. Did you know your brain uses about 20% of the oxygen you breathe in? That's a huge amount for such a small organ. And when your brain doesn't get enough oxygen, one of the first things to suffer is memory. You might experience foggy thinking, trouble concentrating, or forgetting things you normally would remember. As we age, our lungs become less efficient, our blood circulation slows down, and if we're sitting too much watching TV, reading, or resting, that oxygen flow drops even more. This is one of the hidden causes of memory loss in older adults, but it's also one of the easiest to fix. Margaret, the 88-year-old I mentioned, started with deep breathing exercises, just 3 minutes each morning. She calls it her brain wake-up. Here's what she does. She sits comfortably in a chair. She breathes in slowly through her nose for 4 seconds. She holds her breath gently for 4 seconds. Then she breathes out slowly through her mouth for 6 seconds. She repeats this pattern for 3 minutes. That's it. This simple practice increases oxygen to the brain, improves blood flow, and even helps reduce stress, which is another memory killer. In fact, studies from Harvard Medical School show that deep breathing increases activity in the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain involved in decision-making and memory. So if you've been feeling mentally sluggish, could low oxygen be part of the problem? Why not try this tomorrow morning? Take just 3 minutes before breakfast to breathe deeply and calmly. See how you feel. And if you've ever done breathing exercises before, let me know in the comments. Did they help you? Let's move on to the next reason Margaret's habit works so well. Runkerblader doen fenkorti. Runkerblader doen fenkort base. It's the Uda base merkertivoja de friesen mekuvier. Runkerblader doen fenkort base. But, dance the froze mediabier. Mekin. But there's good news. Research shows you can actually grow it back. How? Through movement. Even light physical activity sends fresh blood and nutrients to the brain, feeding the hippocampus and encouraging new brain cell growth. Think of it like watering a plant. It comes back to life. Let me share a story about Jimmy, who's 72 years old. Jimmy used to think exercise had to mean long walks or going to the gym. But after a knee injury, he stopped moving as much, and soon he noticed his memory slipping. When he learned about Margaret's 3-minute habit, he was skeptical. 3 minutes can't change anything, he thought. But he tried it anyway. Every morning after his breathing exercises, Jimmy started marching in place for 3 minutes. Just marching, nothing fancy. He did it beside his bed, holding onto a chair for balance. After 3 weeks, something surprising happened. Jimmy found it easier to remember appointments. He started recalling the names of people he hadn't seen in months. His brain felt sharper. This isn't magic, it's science. According to the University of California, short bursts of movement increase levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a special protein that helps build new connections in the brain. So if you're worried about memory loss, ask yourself, are you moving enough to nourish your mind? Even just 3 minutes of gentle marching, arm swings, or chair exercises can make a difference. Why not start tomorrow? If you try it, leave a comment and tell me how it feels. Ready for the next tip? Let's dive in. Number 3. Micro-reflection. Strengthening recall in 3 minutes. Have you ever noticed that when you review something, you remember it better? That's because of a brain process called consolidation. It's like saving a file on your computer. Your brain needs to press save to lock in new memories. One of the reasons seniors experience forgetfulness is that they don't take time to review the day's events. Our brains are like sponges. We soak up information all day, but if we don't wring it out and organize it, things get lost. Margaret added a 3-minute practice called micro-reflection to her routine. Here's how it works. At the end of the day, she sits quietly and thinks back over her day. She asks herself, what did I do today? Who did I talk to? What did I learn or experience? She repeats this review in her mind, almost like telling herself a story. This practice strengthens the brain's memory pathways. It signals to your brain, this information is important. Save it. Scientists from Stanford University have found that short reflection exercises improve both short-term and long-term memory, especially in older adults. You might think, well, I don't have anything special to reflect on. But even small events matter. Did you talk to a friend? Try a new recipe? Watch a show you enjoyed? Reviewing these details helps your brain stay sharp. Why not give it a try tonight before bed? And let me know in the comments. Do you already have an evening routine? Or would you like to start one? Let's move on to the next powerful habit. Number 4. The gratitude memory connection. Did you know that feeling thankful can actually improve your memory? It might sound strange, but it's true. Gratitude doesn't just make you feel good emotionally, it changes your brain physically. When you practice gratitude, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the chemicals that create feelings of happiness and safety. These same chemicals also help with focus and memory. Margaret started keeping a gratitude journal as part of her 3-minute habit. Each night she writes down one thing she's grateful for from the day. Just one. Sometimes it's something small, like a sunny morning or a good phone call with a friend. Over time, this practice has trained her brain to focus on positive details, which makes it easier to remember them. Research from the University of California, Davis, shows that seniors who keep gratitude journals report better sleep, less depression, and yes, improved memory function. Why does this happen? Because when you're thankful, you're more likely to notice and encode details into memory. Your brain sees those moments as important, so it saves them. So let me ask you, what's one thing you're grateful for today? If you feel comfortable, share it in the comments. I love reading your answers. They inspire me too. Let's head into the final point. 1010105. Small daily habits change the brain more than big occasional efforts. Many people believe that improving memory requires huge changes, like doing puzzles for hours or taking expensive supplements. But the truth is, small consistent actions shape the brain far more than occasional big efforts. Margaret's 3-minute habit works because it's simple, repeatable, and consistent. When you do something every day, you create new neural pathways. It's like building a walking trail in the forest. The more you walk the same path, the clearer it becomes. Scientists call this neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and change at any age. So instead of thinking, I need to change everything, start with just one small habit. Maybe it's breathing, moving, reflecting, or writing down gratitude. Remember, Jimmy? After starting with marching in place, he added breathing exercises and then journaling. Step by step, he built a routine that fits his life, and now his memory is better than it was 5 years ago. So what about you? What's one small action you could start today? If you're ready to build your own daily habit, let me know in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button, and don't forget to turn on the bell. Today we talked about Margaret's 3-minute habit and why it works. Let's review the 5 reasons. Number 1. Your brain needs oxygen. Deep breathing helps deliver it, waking up the mind and reducing fog. Number 2. Moving your body, even for just 3 minutes, feeds your hippocampus and boosts memory-making chemicals. Number 3. Micro-reflection. Thinking back on your day helps your brain press save on important memories. Number 4. Gratitude journaling shifts your focus to positive details, training your brain to notice and remember more. Number 5. Small daily habits create lasting brain changes through consistency, not intensity. Now, let me ask you, what stood out to you today? Was there one habit you're excited to try? Maybe deep breathing, or writing down a moment of gratitude before bed. I'd love to hear from you. Share in the comments one thing you learned, or plan to do starting today. And if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way you'll never miss an episode of Advice for Elders. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you feel encouraged, empowered, and ready to take small steps toward better memory and a brighter, sharper mind. In our next video, we'll talk about the top 3 foods to naturally protect your brain after 70. You won't want to miss it. Until then, take care of yourself, stay curious, and remember, you're never too old to grow.